But what I am going to say is that Paris, you have done a piss poor job at hosting the 2024 Summer Olympics. From the time of your open ceremony all the way up to this point right here, there is nothing that has been impressive about what you have presented to the world. You should be ashamed of yourself. As I said yesterday,
changed the rule yesterday. Like,
wasn't announced.
Change the rule and then not say it. So you're asking all the athletes who, for whatever reason, don't stay in the village, them can't come through the gate. We came through this gate yesterday and went through security and was okay. The man said we can't go, we have to go all the way up where everybody else are entering to come back down here. That's crazy.
Hey, what's happening there? What's happening over here now? Where are you? Yeah, I'm actually in the front of the stadium, but I'm stuck. There's some problem with some athletes. Actually, the organization changed some stupid rules, and right now they're holding us in the bus while the problem is fixed. So I hope they're going to be fixing it up in minutes. Wow. So they let people out, but they won't let you in. Yeah, okay. I just so.
Yo, what is happening? This is Sha'Carri Yeshub. This is another Mo Talk. I reported on this yesterday. I reported on it as if it was alleged. I had no receipts. But today I have the receipts. There you heard Shelly and Pryce trying to gain understanding as to why she was not able to go into the gate that she went into just yesterday, saying that she was told that the rule change was changed overnight. Not only was it changed overnight, they did not relay the message to the athletes. What was the rule change? That because you were not staying in the village, you were not able to come into the compound to be able to warm up because you did not ride the bus with the other athletes. People, this is asinine. This makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I can only explain to you in words how I feel about that race with an empty lane because of no Shelly and Fraser Pryce, and come to find out that Sha'Carri, Richardson, may have not been there 100% mentally, but yet she still decided to run. Now, I don't want to come here today and say that this was about race. You could come to your own conclusions. Why and how it was accepted. But it should have been unacceptable. Here we have the two most decorated female track stars in recent history. They qualified easy to compete for the medals. Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce, this was going to be her last goal. She's retiring after this one. She completed her 5th qualifying to run for a medal. Made history. Then when she come to warm up before the most important race of her life at this particular time, she was told she was not allowed in because the rule had been changed overnight. We were told when they raced that she had suffered an injury, therefore she pulled herself. But I'm more not leaning towards the thought that if I'm not able to warm up, I'm breaking my routine and I'm going to have to walk an hour to the facility to where the race is going to be. I'm not going to be able to perform at my best. So if I can't give the people my best, I'm not going to give them anything at all. Paris, you really should be ashamed of yourself. Not only did you let Sha'Carri Richardson down, Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce down, you let America down, and you let Jamaica down. This was the race that people wanted to see. This was the race that was hyped up for the Olympics. We have watched these two girls in the offseason compete in world games. We have watched them. And we watched them qualify to run for the fastest woman in the world, for somebody to win that we had absolutely no idea existed before this race began. Now, I don't want to take anything from the young lady that won. That's not why I'm here. This is not her fault. She ran against the field that was presented before her. But you can still tell what type of athlete Sha'Carri Richardson is, because a 90% Sha'Carri Richardson or a 95% Sha'Carri Richardson, because you are crazy as hell if you don't think that that was in her mental when she entered into those blocks to run that race. You are crazy. It's still second best than the rest of the field. Julian ran with a 10.72. How do we know that a 10.72 would have won with a Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce on the track? How do we know that a 10.72 would have won with a Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce and a Sha'Carri Richardson on the track? There are many people who are going to say that gold medal should have an asterisk. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to let you come to your own conclusion on that. But what I am going to say is that, Paris, you have done a piss poor job at hosting the 2024 Summer Olympics. From the time of your open ceremony all the way up to this point right here, there is nothing that has been impressive about what you have presented to the world. You should be ashamed of yourself. As I said yesterday in my report, Sha'Carri Richardson, you have absolutely no reason to hold your head down. Be angry, yes. You deserve every reason to be angry. We are angry for you. Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce, you will go down as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, female sprinters of all time. They can't take that away from you. You were celebrated here in America just as much as you were celebrated in Jamaica. But there is no way that changing the rules overnight and then allowing these two high-profile runners entrance into the workout facility to prepare for the biggest race of their life at that point. Here is an article. Video cameras caught Sha'Carri Richardson and Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce getting shockingly disrespected by Olympic security personnel ahead of the 100-meter final. Team USA Sha'Carri Richardson and Jamaica Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce were handed a significant inconvenience as they were denied entrance to the warm-up area through the main gate before women's 100 semis and finals on Saturday. St. Lucia's Julian Alfred is officially the fastest woman in the world, having won gold in the final, and Fraser Pryce will rue the lost opportunity as she withdrew before the decider. Richardson and Fraser Pryce had relatively easy qualifications, but endured a frustrating Saturday. The athletes both chose to stay outside Olympic villages, which was apparently a problem as they had no idea of a critical change. When they arrived outside the facility on Saturday, they were told they could not access the entrance they went through the previous day as the competition organizers had changed the rules overnight. There is no way in the world that you can change the rules overnight, and I just went through this gate yesterday. This same gate is the gate that I went through. You changed it overnight, and which was retarded, but you didn't have the decency to call and let us know. It sounds like sabotage to me. You know who stay in the village and who don't. You knew that Sha'Carri Richardson and Shelly and Fraser Pryce was not staying in the village. So this seems like to me that this was a coup. It seems like to me that you guys had joined together in a confederate, that when these two come to the gate, we're going to not allow them to come into the gate. If they want to race, they're going to have to walk to the race. The question I have is why? Why them two? They had to walk around the corner to another gate a reasonable distance away, which was an hour from what I'm told. Both of them understandably confused. Things probably could have been much worse, as the change could have led to an unwanted scene. But apart from being inconvenienced and probably thrown off a bit, it's about all they were made to deal with. And I would like to congratulate both of those sisters because, hey, we know our sisters. They could have acted a complete donkey and they would have been within their rights, but they held their composures.
On Netflix then. Season 2.
I don't know about you guys, but after seeing Julianne Alford beat Sha'Carri Richardson before this information came to me, I was okay with it. Because I thought to myself, Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce, she suffered an injury warming up. She wasn't able to compete. I felt bad for her. But I had no idea that they was locked out of the warm-up facility. And I was like, look, Julianne Alford ran a perfect race. Come to find out, Julianne Alford may have been handed a goal. I'm not going to talk evil will towards the goal that she won. You can only race against the field that is put before you. But you tampered the field, France, and you should be ashamed of yourself. I have a whole lot more to say, but I'm trying to keep this clean and I'm trying to keep my emotions in check because this one here really burns me up. Olympics only come around 4 years. These girls have sacrificed so much to get to this point for you not to allow them to warm up before the biggest race of their life at that particular point. You get a fat 0 for that, France. You are the most terrible host in Hostville. I'm going to sign off now. This is Sha'Carri Yashub Judy. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Would that race have been different if France hadn't decided to put a block on Sha'Carri Richardson and Shelly Fraser Pryce, the two most decorated, most famous female sprinters that is in France. You didn't allow to warm up. That's why the people was there. This is why the people was tuning in. And you did not allow us the opportunity to see the race that we wanted to see.